Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for mid-December 2022. We are just going to jump right in here and we are going to see what is going on in your current general energies for the middle of the month. You have this Cordyceps card. It says Revival on it. I do feel like there's like a rebirth going on for you here. And, this is a good reading already here, Pisces. But I feel like this rebirth is about you kind of feeling more energetic. Look at this. This is looking really nice. But I feel like you're feeling more energetic. I feel like you're feeling like you're, capable of like doing more work or just getting more done, which of course is going to be good for you. I feel like that's going to obviously lead to more money. You have the 10 of Pentacles right here. So for some of you, I feel there's like more success coming in for you here. This looks a little bit scary, but again, we'll look into it and we'll see. This is and by the way, this is actually the row of the good stuff that is coming in for you. So it doesn't matter what shows up here because it's going to be positive no matter what. And so wouldn't even worry about it. But you start off with this Revival card. So again, I do get like rebirth vibes here, but I feel like you feel very energetic. I feel like you're kind of surprising people with that Sun card, which comes up for you a lot. And again, this makes perfect sense because you've had Jupiter in your first house, and now, on the 20th or whatever, it's going to move into your second house. You literally have the second house card here. You could already be experiencing the benefits of Jupiter re-entering your second house. Even if it's not your second house, it doesn't matter. I still feel that because it's going into Aries, it's going to affect your finances probably. But it could affect other things based off whatever house it is. Take it how it resonates. But what I would say is I feel there's clearly an increase in your finances. The other thing that I was saying here is I feel like there's a lot of attention on you. You're definitely one of those signs that I think is getting attention. I feel like people are kind of like surprised at like what you're able to accomplish right now. But really, for you, I think you see it as just things adding up. Like if you've done a bunch of work and then you get rewards for it, it's like, I think you see that it's just been years of effort that has led to this moment. But maybe other people see it as you kind of like standing out, or they just can't believe how much work you're capable of with this energy. You have this Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. I do feel there's like a little bit of love here. I would say in love, I feel like you're probably focused on this like everybody else. 10 of Pentacles. To me, this is like Uranus and Taurus energy. So I feel pretty much everyone is focused on like getting into something that's long-term, something that's permanent, stable, something where you're like building or leaving a legacy. Some of you, even though this is showing up in the good stuff, you could have definitely dealt with a Tower moment due to like lying, cheating, stealing with the Seven of Swords. I'm pretty sure this has come up for you in the recent past as well. I'm not sure, but what I would say here is there's probably boundaries here because of the Seven of Wands. But, I kind of feel like you see something here, Pisces, with the Sun card, or you saw something. I feel like something was illuminated to you in the recent past where it's like you discovered the truth. And, if you've been dealing with another person, it's like maybe they don't even know that you know the truth is what I'm getting here on the Sun card. Obviously, I feel like you're moving away from this situation, but I do feel like it hurt you with that Five of Pentacles, because Five of Pentacles is like really feeling left out in the cold. This person could be feeling left out in the cold as well, but it looks like it's their fault, Pisces. So, I don't know, sucks to be them, I guess. But what I would say here is that for some of you, I feel like you know much more than this person even let on, or whatever. But I feel, again, it doesn't even matter. I would focus on new love. I would focus on new situations because I do feel like there is new love coming in for you. Could be another water sign, but they're also showing up as like earth and fire here. So take it how it resonates. Could be a combination of those signs. Could be one or the other. It doesn't matter. It's a general reading. But I feel like this person will make you very happy. I do feel like you have to kind of like let go of this Five of Pentacles energy. The thing with the Five of Pentacles is it says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. So, it's like you could be focusing on a past hurt or the fact that someone was a liar, cheater, stealer, or maybe, again, you have more information than they gave you when they left, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. But again, if we hold on to those things, then we're bringing them into something new. And I feel like this is the universe saying, don't bring it into something new, because you are also expanding big time. You have the Three of Wands, which is a card of expansion. I really feel that your ships are coming in. Again, remember what I said at the beginning of the reading. It's almost like everything that you've been working on for a very long time is starting to add up. I feel things are starting to come together, and it is your time, as I keep saying, Pisces. So definitely love this for you for success. With the Three of Wands, you have the Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you are ready for an adventure. It's kind of weird because I keep getting these vibes that some of you might also be moving unexpectedly next year because of an unexpected reason. I'm not trying to be vague. I'm not trying to be mysterious. I don't know what the reason is. It could be anything. But if you are moving, or if that happens, like if you have to move and it is unexpected, I do feel it's going to be a good thing for you. Again, you're going towards the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It's kind of interesting that I feel some of you, if you're like me, like I move every year and I've been traveling like crazy lately and, over the last year. And, it's kind of interesting because I think there are some Pisces that maybe have been moving around a lot or traveling a lot. And maybe you have been trying to look for a place to settle. And I kind of feel like you're finding a place where maybe you're going to be there for longer than any other place you've been. So I kind of get that feeling for those of you that are traveling. I do feel there could be a fire sign coming in for some of you. I'm pretty sure you had a fire sign in one of your recent readings. With the Sun, you have the Empress, tons of abundance, tons of success. This is you. I feel that Five of Pentacles is saying it's critically important as well that you don't sell yourself short in situations. If you went through this feels like a weird, difficult, relationship situation to me. Five of Pentacles, that Seven of Swords, the Tower, shocking information. For some of you, I feel like someone someone outside of the connection revealed things to you as well. Because I'm getting something about additional information. It's like maybe you learned more, maybe the person did you dirty, but maybe you learned they did you even dirty than they told you. I kind of get that feeling here. And I feel like this has been a lesson for you, Pisces, for you to realize your true power, your true worth. I feel like it's been a lesson for you to not settle, right? Not get into situations where you get nothing out of them. And I really see you kind of like getting a lot of attention. I mean, the Sun and the Empress, two cards of big attention, glow up vibes here for sure. So some of you could be experiencing a glow up. We'll have to, I need more cards than just that. With the Page of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. I would be careful if this person is like trying to come back into your life, or if there's a person trying to talk to you or something. I'm pretty sure I've been saying this for like 2 weeks now. So, Mercury retrograde coming up. I would be careful of this energy for sure. I also feel that some of you are hoping for a turnaround in your finances. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes I feel that the Six of Cups can be a gift from the universe. And the gift we receive is a turnaround. And it's 11/11, by the way, Pisces. Look at this. Look at my dog right there. And look, 11/11 as well. So there you go. But, I feel that sometimes the Six of Cups can represent a turnaround, or kind of like that's the gift we get. We've been experiencing obstacles. We're bumping up against obstacles, and then the obstacles disappear. Or maybe we just come up with a solution, right? Next, we're going to look at the next big change that's coming in for you, and you have this second house card, says resources on it. I mean, this fits in extremely well with your astrology, especially with Jupiter entering into Aries. I would say for those of you born in like 88 as well, super lucky time, especially, because chances are you have Venus and Jupiter in Aries as well in your birth chart. So super lucky time for those of you that are born in 88. But what I would say is I feel for all of you, Pisces, there's like clearly opportunity to kind of improve your finances or to greatly increase your finances. I feel like your challenge is that Five of Pentacles, right? And I don't think this is a bad thing necessarily. Again, I always say, to me, tarot isn't good or bad. It just kind of points out opportunities. And it also points out some things that maybe we need to overcome, right? And I think that what you need to overcome here, Pisces, is Five of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. So number one, it asks you to be more positive, right? To think more positively. But it's also like, it kind of says like we can't be perfect at everything and we can't be good at everything in life. So it kind of asks you to make sure that you're focusing on the things that you are good at, and like in work and business or however you make money. And it says like maybe you need to delegate some of the other things. That's kind of like the feeling I get here. I also do feel that this is saying, if you are experiencing, like, I feel like you need to be very careful of your focus, like I said. Sometimes I think with the Five of Pentacles, maybe we actually do have plenty of money, but maybe we were raised with a, lack mindset for whatever reason, right? We all have money blocks and things like that. And so if we're always thinking like, oh, am I going to lose it? Is someone going to take it away from me? Or if we have those thoughts, then, that can be a problem. So I do feel, especially with this Ace of Swords, and I'm pretty sure this came up in the first part of your 2023 reading, that you really need to watch your mindset. And, the Ace of Swords is your mind and the thoughts that you have and the things that you are thinking. So I kind of feel that this is saying be very careful of your thoughts. Make sure that they are balanced. I also feel that for some of you, if you have made a sacrifice, or if you have experienced a breakup or a separation recently, that there could be, this is kind of give me vibes of rewards coming in for you. For sometimes I think we don't realize how much certain relationships maybe affect our finances or prevent us from making money or prevent us from being successful. And I kind of feel that here with the Ace of Swords, that some of you could be having that realization. You have these Seven of Wands as well. I mean, if I were a Pisces, and I am, then this is what my 2023 would look like right here, is Seven of Wands, protecting myself from things that drag me down, defending my position at the top of the hill, right? Allowing things in that lift me up, of course. People, places, and things that raise my vibration, they are more than welcome into my life. But all the things that drag me down, anything that is negative or toxic, completely cut out, right? And that's exactly what my 2023 looks like. I think that's what your 2023 should look like, not telling you what to do. People always get mad when I say good things, right? So, if you want to be miserable, go for it. But if you don't, then this is what I would do. The other thing is that beliefs with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says when you know that you will be successful at something, then you will be successful. It is about believing something deep down, not even into your bones, into your DNA, making something a part of yourself even before you have it. And if you can do that, I feel obviously it's going to be really successful, not just end of the year, but next year as well. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. Definitely could be love coming in for some of you if you desire to have a new love connection. Again, Three of Wands, Page of Wands. You have to get out of the house if I can't make that clear enough. I feel you need to go on an adventure. You're going to find this person in public. You're not going to find this person, online necessarily. You could, because Ace of Swords is an online connection. But for a lot of you, I feel that you could be meeting this person through adventuring, moving. If you are moving, like I said, some of you could be moving this year, not just at the end of this month, but this year, into 2023. If you happen to move and it's surprising, could lead to love or meeting the love of your life. But definitely could be a strong connection coming in for you. Much more balanced as well than anything you experienced in the past. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Five of Swords. Again, definitely some sort of, there's no reason to beat this up. We've already talked about it. Definitely some sort of kind of separation type situation that you went through. And, that's that. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. Again, walking away from things that no longer serve you, focusing on fulfillment. On the Eight of Cups, the traditional Eight of Cups, he's walking towards the Nine of Cups, which is about kind of bathing in an energy, as I always say. So clearly that is your answer. I feel like some of you need to bathe in the energy of what you want this year and right now as well, because then you're going to get it. Next, in the area of the good stuff, that's right, you have this Gaia card. It says, trust the universe has a better plan for you. That kind of fits in with what I was saying. So if you went through some sort of separation or breakup, I feel like this is saying, trust that the universe is kind of bringing you in a new direction. It also says something else very interesting here, Pisces. It says, spend time with nature to be healed, soothed, or to regroup. And I definitely feel some of you need that regrouping time. So whatever, it doesn't even have to be nature. I feel like it could be some sort of hobby or something you do. I wanted to see what the next card was. You have this Helper card. It says, think before you offer help. Set healthy boundaries, Seven of Wands. So I feel that for some of you, I really feel like everybody wants a piece of you this year, 2023. And I know that this is an end of, mid-December reading, but it's all, I think this reading is really talking about all for the rest of your life. Really, right? And I think everybody wants a piece of you based off the energy in this reading. This could be in work or business also. I'm not just talking about love. And I feel like this is saying you need to be very kind of clear on your boundaries. And I feel like you need to not let kind of people walk all over you as well. And there might be some people who you can't help because maybe they can't help you, right? And there needs to be balance here in this situation. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Seven of Swords. So I do feel, and again, we're looking at the good stuff here, so it doesn't matter that these two cards are here. It's going to be positive no matter what. And the Tower on the positive side of things can say that you avoided a Tower moment. So if there was lying, cheating, stealing, or a separation, I feel like you avoided a Tower moment. I also feel for some of you that you are the person in the red over here. It's like the person in the red is diving headfirst out of the tower. The person in the blue is like, oh my God, like they're like surprised that the tower is burning and that they're falling out of it. Like it's some total shock to them, right? When they should have seen it coming. So I kind of get the feeling that recently some of you have avoided a tower moment. Again, for others, I feel this could be positive because it could be saying that you're moving or you're making some sort of change. You also have this Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords actually is a good card. It can represent lying, cheating, stealing, and I definitely feel that some of you have dealt with someone who is just like a manipulator, if I can get that word out, and a liar, and just in general. But for others, again, it is a positive card. It's a card of tactics, and golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. But he's stealing those swords from a military or army in the background. So he's doing it so that they can't be used against him in battle. It kind of represents discovering like unique ways of doing things, and I definitely feel for those of you in work or business, if you're kind of like coming up with new ways of doing things, that's where the success is going to be. Obviously, we have Pluto entering into Aquarius next year. That's just the beginning. I keep telling people, it's like if you have the King of Pentacles here, and if you're being the King of Pentacles, which is doing things the same way over and over and over again, then you're just going to be stuck. So I keep telling people, come up with, especially you Pisces, new ideas, new things, because that's where the Ten of Pentacles is going to be for you. I also feel that this could be love. Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. To me, it's everything you want and desire to have in your life. So I do feel there's like a very deep connection coming in for you. It could be with an earth sign or fire sign. You keep getting fire in your reading, so I don't know. I guess it wouldn't surprise me if it was a fire sign. But, again, take it how it resonates. It could just be a very fiery, desireful connection. So if it's love, I feel that. For all of you, I definitely feel your finances are increasing. And again, this is like an opportunity. I want to stress that, as I always say, because I've been getting more comments than ever for some reason of people who think that tarot can magically make something happen for you. No, tarot can't make anything happen to you. It's an opportunity that you have to take advantage of, and you have to put in the work. Nothing just happens. So, what I would say here is that, and even the cards say that. I mean, the tower would literally be you having to make some sort of change to make more money. It could be like getting more attention, Empress, the sun, on your business or on your career, or something like that. So, I would take advantage of it. The other thing about the Ten of Pentacles is that it's a card of learning. It's a card of hidden or secret information. It says there's hidden or secret information about your business or your career. If you learn that information, you'll become more successful. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Justice card. Again, I feel like you've learned the lesson of justice. I kind of feel it's like one of those years last year, pretty much 2021, and also a little bit of this year, 2022, or I should say all of this year, so maybe the last 2 years, where we've all learned that maybe we can only give and get and receive from certain relationships. And I'm not even talking about love here. I'm talking about our relationships to everything that we deal with in our life. So this could be work, business partnerships, relationships like love, and all sorts of things. So I kind of feel like this is saying you've learned what equal give and take is. I also feel like there could be some karma coming in for you, but this would be positive karma. You have the Ace of Swords and the Justice card, and that Ten of Pentacles. This could be like some sort of karmic reward because of some things that you've been through here. Maybe that difficult ending. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. With the Tower, here you go, Knight of Cups. Could also be a Scorpio coming in for you. So Knight of Cups is like a nice knight in shining armor. I definitely feel there could be love coming in after a difficult ending. And, Knight of Cups is someone who sweeps you off your feet. It's also like I get a very dreamy energy here. So it could be like a very dreamy connection. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I really feel a lot of you are doing something where you're setting yourself apart. I want to stress that I do not think this is necessarily going to be easy. It's going to require work, but I feel like if you do it, you're going to be crazy successful. I really feel like you need to tap into those weirder, Piscean ideas. Everybody always thinks of Aquarius as the innovator, but it's like some of the best innovators in the world were Pisces. I mean, Steve Jobs, for example, right? And, I really feel like you have the power to be very successful at this time. Ace of Pentacles is one of those energies where we have to take care of it. We have to nurture it. It's coming up right next to the King of Wands, and I always say that the King of Wands, he really nurtures things like a baby. He really takes care of his business. He really takes care of his relationships, whatever the case may be. And the Ace of Pentacles is about having a garden. And if you have a garden, you have to weed it, water it, fertilize it, all those things, right? You have to really take care of it. And I feel like that's what's going on here, is that there's not big opportunity coming in for you that you're going to really have to take care of. In the area of what you don't see coming, you have this Fates card. Again, there is some sort of like event coming in for you. I really feel not. I almost said connection, but then it was like no. Like my mouth was like no. So I feel like it could be like an event, some sort of fated event that is coming in for you. And it's going to lead to like not only more stability, but I feel like it's going to lead to, I'm getting like adventurousness here on that King of Wands. So, this could be a fated event that leads you on some sort of like long journey. And, I feel like it's based off of work that you've done on yourself. We're going to talk about that in a minute for sure. But, I'm really focused. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck right here. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle, this deck. And this is just a really good card. I also do feel that this is kind of talking about karmic payback in a good way. So I do feel like you're getting some karma, like positive karma. You have the King of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the King of Wands. I kind of feel like you've been in King of Pentacles mode for a very long time. A little bit of playing it safe energy on the King of Pentacles, right? He is the card of convention. He does things the same way, always. And so he can be a little bit boring, and maybe your life has been a little bit boring. Same thing in love. Maybe you've been bored in love with, any type of person. And I feel like that over the past year or so, you've done a lot of work on yourself. I feel like you've done a lot of internal work with the Strength card. This lion is submitting to her. So its tail is between its legs. And I feel like you're kind of just getting life to submit to you at this time, Pisces. I feel like you're very focused on, making life yours, kind of creating your own life and, kind of really focused on personal development type stuff. I feel like this is turning you into the King of Wands. I feel like I've said this to you before. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's you that I've said it's almost as if this is the energy that you're stepping into. Much more willing to take a risk, much more willing to be bold, courageous, not afraid to build new things. And I kind of feel that this is what you don't see coming, is that you're going to be embracing this energy. I feel there are going to be a lot of moments right now, these last 2 weeks of the year. I feel like there are going to be a lot of things, or there could be like one or two things that really increases your confidence. And sometimes I think that's all we need, is we just need a little bit of a confidence boost, something to go our way, something to work out for us to just be right once. And, when that happens, it gives us confidence, and then we can start building new things. And that's what's going on here, I feel. With the King of Pentacles, here you go. You have the Lovers. How cute is that? Look at 2 seahorses. I have this is my first time using this deck. This is the White Sage Tarot, by the way, Pisces. And look at that, 2 seahorses. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for you here, like a perfect match. I feel like someone, I feel like it just fits, is kind of like what's popping into my head. There's something different here. It's like I feel like you're wanting to take things a little bit slower based off of this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. But I feel like it's almost impossible with this person, like in a good way. I hope that makes sense, because I feel like it's like you just fit together, just perfect. With the Strength card, you have the Death card. It's like you see the light. Look at this Death card. There's a light at the end of the tunnel there, Pisces. I feel like you are kind of finally seeing the light. You're going through this kind of ascension process. You have that Revival card as well. And I feel here also that you're feeling much more energetic as we move through the end of the year here, which is going to serve you very well into the new year, I feel. With the King of Wands, this is one of those kind of, what do you call them? Just like random cards that they put in there. So let's get rid of that. But you have this Queen of Wands. There you go. So feeling, and King and Queen of Wands, didn't I say like a very desireful connection here? Very strong connection with a person. It might not even be a fire sign. It could just say that you're meeting a person where you have like and again, I feel this very strong connection with the Lovers. If you're not looking for love, and even if you are actually, again, I still feel that there's also a very strong connection to whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. Sometimes I feel like Ace of Pentacles can be love. Sometimes I don't. And I'm not saying it isn't, but I feel like there's more here than just love with that Ace of Pentacles. It's really looking to me like something that you are nurturing into existence, whether it's like a business, an idea, something like that. And again, I feel this is saying that there's just like a very strong connection between you and it, whatever this is. So love it. Looks amazing. This is a really good reading, Pisces. So we're going to pull 3 cards now. I'm going to answer one question as like a personalish reading. If you have a question, great. Feel free to pause the reading and I'll answer your question. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm just going to put all 3 together at the end and just answer the question. Plain and simple. But pause now, because I'm going to answer the reading. Or I'm going to answer your question. And I can't answer your question, Pisces. You have are you ready? Are you ready for this, Pisces? You have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. Literally you. So, number one, I would say if you're asking like a yes no question, I would say yes, because I mean, that's literally you right there. Number two, I feel like you need to look at your emotions in whatever you're asking about. And even if you're not asking a question, King of Cups, he needs to explore the depths of his emotions. You have the moon, which says you have to release your emotional armor as well. You can see here that there's this lobster crawling out of the land right here. And, if lobsters do not belong on the land. If you've ever seen a lobster on land, it can't even move. So, it's about needing to release your emotional armor. That's not the only thing that the moon represents, but that's kind of like what I'm picking up on here in your whole entire reading, especially with that Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. It's like the Ten of Pentacles waiting for you, but you could still be holding on to something that you thought was a deep connection, but it was just a liar. I think you know this too. Again, I feel for some of you, I have this story popping into my head that someone like told you more to this person's story if there's a past person. It's like, what else? Yeah, maybe it was a strong connection, but what else is there to know? That's kind of like what I get here. You showing up here, this could definitely be new love. Could be the Scorpio, or, there could be another water sign coming in for you, but I really feel this is talking about your emotions. Another card of being adventurous as well. So any adventures that you could take would be very good for you. This is a pretty interesting reading, Pisces. I like it. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.